So I would like to talk about this. And we're hearing a lot of times of people saying, check on your strong friends. Make sure you check on the ones that seem like they have it all together, the ones that are strong. Absolutely, I concur. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But what I also feel needs to be said, the reason as to why a lot of people commit suicide is because aside from all the things that people deal with on a regular daily basis, we are all suffering from something. We are all going through something. But the fact that there are people out there in this world that get behind a phone screen, say negative comments to somebody, to hurt somebody's feelings without even realizing that as another human being on the other side of that phone screen. Just because this woman was in the public eye does not mean that she's not human, does not mean that she is robotic, does not mean that she does not have human emotions and feelings. See, a lot of you out here in this world with those fake profiles, your profile is literally a letter and a color. It's nothing at all. You literally are such a coward that you sit behind that phone screen and you do all of this extra stuff, but you're all bark and no bite. You wouldn't say none of this stuff if you was actually in front of somebody. You're using the fact that you have your own issues to take it out on other people that are doing good things in their life. Perhaps people would stop committing so much suicide if we were kinder to each other, if we were more loving to each other. Listen, we are in this middle of this pandemic. We have been going through this thing for going on 3 years now. We are all traumatized. We are all going through something, but that does not give you the green light to go out here and treat people like shit. It is not, your traumas does not give you the right to go hurt somebody else. We are all dealing with something. You don't think people think about suicide all the time? You don't think people contemplate that kind of stuff? Because I'm telling you, stuff like that is a spiritual attack. The devil gets inside your ear and tells you to give up, tells you you will never amount to, just give up, just leave now. And I'm telling you, when you have so much that's going on and it's a clouded mind, that enemy can get inside your ear, and people, when your vibration is low and the enemy can latch onto you and force something like that to happen. She didn't do that to herself. The demon got inside of her and did it to her. Anybody that ever committed suicide, it wasn't them. It wasn't the soul that did it. It was the spirit that latched onto them. The spirit of suicide attached to them and made this happen. It's a spiritual warfare. But what perpetuates this cycle and what keeps people's vibration low is when people have their own things that they're dealing with and they come out here into these platforms and people are just so nasty to them, so rude and so mean. When are we going to end this bullying? When are we going to realize that bullying is harassment, it's abuse? And it causes people to end their own lives because y'all are cowards. Y'all don't want to have to deal with y'all own emotions. Why don't you face the